everybody. My name is Mark Pappas, and this is the Toys for the Blind support group. Toys stands for Technology Offered for Your Situation. Today, we are going to be revisiting the Meta Ray-Ban smart glasses. And to help us find out a little bit more about them, we're going to have Christy George and her dad, Ken Burgess, are going to be leading the class today. So, Christy, it's all yours.
All right, so first of all, I am no expert in this. I got data's glasses and I've played with those, so I'm not an expert at this at all, but I can do whatever I can do to help you. Today, I just want to introduce you to some of the features of AI glasses and share some online resources that are available to you, because that's how I kind of how to sort through everything. And before you leave, I have directions to link apps to your glasses. So these are step-by-step directions. My name is on the back, my email. So if you have questions, just call me or text me and I will do what I can to help you. All right, so I'm not an expert with these glasses. I spent a lot of time troubleshooting with Google, and I'm not sure how much of this would apply to other brands or other models of the glasses, because Dad's glasses are kind of an older model. So I'm not sure how much of this information will transfer, but if we can help you, we absolutely will. All right, so AI glasses allow you to take photos, videos, listen to music, make calls, interact with a voice assistant. It can help you identify objects, translate languages. Those are in the newer models. And then the newest glasses I'll show you here in a little bit, they came out with these little cards that will flip up on one side of the glasses. And it will help you, you'll be able to see everything like you normally would with the glasses, but little cards will flip up on the, I think the right hand side probably, to answer your questions or give you directions or whatever you're asking your glasses to do. So you can ask questions about your surroundings. What does the sign say? What is this plant? How many people are sitting around me? That sort of thing. And then the newer ones, like I said, have the display enabled models. Those are the little cards that'll flip up to help with some of the questions you ask. They have open ear speakers for making calls, sending messages, listening to media, and they support the WhatsApp app and Messenger on Facebook. I'm sure they probably will connect to other things, but those ones I know for sure. They will pair with hearing aids, PCs, Macs, Apple Watches, all sorts of things like that. So we have Dad's paired to his hearing aids. And sometimes we both get confused with where the sound's coming from. The newer glasses will do real-time translation of spoken languages. So if you are somewhere traveling and you're talking to someone in a different language, it will translate back to English for you so you can actually have a real-time conversation with that person. It can remember where you parked your car, which a lot of cell phones will do that on their own too. If that interests you, it'll give you turn-by-turn directions. So this is a short little video that I found that will show you just 5 little things that your glasses will do that I wasn't even aware of, but it's kind of interesting. And I would suggest if you're interested in getting these glasses or after you get them, and you have an afternoon free, just sit down and look up information, because that's how we find out what's new. Things don't come with books anymore, so, you know, whatever, so. Take some time to actually Google what will my glasses do or what will my phone do, and you'll get all kinds of crazy things you weren't aware of.
It's fun to be on the way down the YouTube channel to show you 5 black hats on the way down the glasses that I guarantee you'll use every single day. Okay, now these bad boys are basically an extension of yourself, and they're meant to make your life way easier. So my first hack, what you can do is say, hey man, start a 10-minute timer. 10 minutes, start it. And it'll instantly start tracking time for you. You can start up to 3 timers. Then once they're done, this song will play. And then you can just say, stop. Nothing else. Literally perfect for everyday tasks. Like when you're busy prepping something or taking a coffee break. Hey man, start a 2-hour timer.
Second timer for 2 hours. Start it.
Or basically anything else you'd need to keep track of. And here's another little trick you can do. Hey man, how much time is left on my timer?
9 minutes, 48 seconds left.
Nice. Alright, for my second hack, let me show you how you can use WhatsApp on these. It's super simple. All you gotta do is say, hey man, send a voice note to Mike on WhatsApp.
Voice message to Mike Hatton on WhatsApp. Recording now.
Hey Mike, have you subscribed to the Ray-Ban YouTube channel yet?
Ready to send?
Yes.
Sending message.
You see, it is that simple. And I didn't even touch my phone once. Then on Mike's phone, he just gets a regular WhatsApp voice note that he can play like normal, right? Should have read that YouTube channel yet? So that is a sick hack, but we're not even done with WhatsApp. Well, hack number 3, this one's actually way hidden, and it's about how you let your friends see through the Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses. How it works is you first call someone on WhatsApp. Hey man, call Mike on WhatsApp.
Calling Mike Hatton on WhatsApp. To cancel. Say stop.
Yo, what's up? Hey, I want to show you something. Just give me a sec. Now, while you're on the call, here's the hack. Just double click the side button. Then on their phone, they can accept the video call and oh wow. Yeah, where are you? This is probably one of my favorite life hacks. It is just so nifty when you quickly want to show something to someone. Just so cool. But it gets even cooler with hack number 4. So besides your friends seeing what you look at, Meta AI can do the same, meaning it'll use the camera to scan what's around you, and you can then ask whatever questions you might. Now there are a lot of things you can do with this, but here are a few of my favorite hacks that you've got to try. If you have a plant like this, check it out. Hey man, how much water does this plant need?
All these plants prefer well-drained soil and should be watered thoroughly, allowing the top 1 to 2 inches of soil to dry out between waterings.
Or if you ever get tired of reading, you can just ask it, hey Meta, summarize this. And it'll instantly give you a summary.
The text discusses the history of text, from prehistoric cave paintings to the development of writing systems, the impact of digital technology on how we interact with
You
text.
can also have totally normal conversations with it and ask it just about anything. Like, hey Meta, when was scissors first invented?
Scissors were first invented around 3000 BC in ancient Mesopotamia.
Oh wow, seems like that was some cutting edge technology.
Indeed.
Now, for the 5th hack, and you bet I left the best for last, it's voice settings. These are commands that literally everyone who owns a pair of these need to know. Starting with muting the Ray-Ban Meta AI glasses. All you gotta say is, hey Meta, stop reading out my messages.
Message announcements paused for 1 hour.
Next, if you ever want to find out how much juice they've got left, you can just say, hey Meta, what's my battery percentage?
Battery 98%.
And you can also change the volume too. It's super simple. Hey Meta, set the volume to maximum. Super nifty. Now that you know the top 5 life hacks, go ahead and try them out yourself. But before you do, subscribe to the Ray-Ban Meta YouTube channel so you can see even more cool features on these bad boys.
Can you guys think of anything that would be helpful for you? Based on what, you know, she showed you that these glasses will do in your day-to-day life.
I use them every day for my calls, telephone calls. Not messages. You got that?
Well, and you use it to read labels and stuff too.
And
Yeah,
I wanna listen to all they need. They wanna play some more.
Right.
Yes.
well, and you could
Play
even,
all day long.
if there's something that, you needed help with, you could call me. And I could actually see what you're looking at and help you with that, so. Cause right now I have to drive over the hill to my house and see me. Anybody-
driving, how you see it, can't see it.
I think what would be most helpful is when you ask, what's around me? What am I looking at? That sort of thing, those voice commands. Read this for me, have it identify objects and things like that. I think that would be the best.
It doesn't help you see,
No,
it interprets for you what you're looking at.
So if you have something in your hand and you want it to tell you what it is, you can say. Give command Meta, look and tell me what's in front of me.
But you can't benefit by watching TV.
No. It doesn't help you see, it just interprets what's in,
I think
Because
it's a new.
what you're looking at,
Change.
what you have the
I think it's
glasses
a
pointed
newer
at.
version.
So you have
We could
the
even
water
say
bottle in
before
front
one
of
month
you, you ask her what you had, she'd tell you.
Yeah. I bet you.
No,
Yes,
Help you read how to do that.
it reads for you, all you have to do is look at a page.
Read for me.
Chris, can you talk a little bit about the Meta AI app that you have to get?
How much do you think it costs?
Well, just wait a minute, they'll get to that.
So the Meta AI app that you download, you have to pair that on your phone with the glasses. And then, it has some apps already in the Meta app that you can connect to. We added Be My Eyes to his and then connected to that. And then I know that's one thing Mark wanted to work on too. But it's pretty intuitive. Unless you struggle to see, then you need that extra help to get all of this situated, it just becomes cumbersome. Which I'm very aware of. When you struggle with being able to sort through it and having to overcome the vision issues on top of tech issues. Do you have, what are some specific questions about the app?
I guess I'm having trouble linking, really, you did provide the information for getting the apps set up, like Be My Eyes and whatever. And I just seem to struggle with, and I haven't given it as much time as I probably should, just kind of navigating around in the app, trying to figure out everything that I'm able to do. But we can work on that, maybe some other time. But the one thing I did find that was neat in me using the glasses, if you're looking at something and you tell it to describe what it is, it'll give you pretty much the standard description, which is for the normal public that is cited.
Right.
But if you say, look and tell me in great detail what's in front of me or what's in my hand, it'll be more specific.
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, so that's a really neat feature, because if you just say, look and tell me what's in front of you, it'll give you like a few word answer.
Mhm,
But if you say, look and tell me in great detail
mhm.
what's in front of me, it'll go into a lot more detail.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And he just asked me too, he said he struggles with seeing traffic signals, traffic lights when he's crossing the road or whatever, when the sun's bright. And I think you could probably look up at that traffic signal and you could probably ask, what color is this? and it would tell you red, green, or yellow. That would be a fun experiment to try,
Yeah.
but I do think that that would be helpful.
Yes, definitely.
You had a question about how much these cost.
Yeah.
So the older version, how long have we had yours, Dad?
It's just over here now.
Is it? He's got an older version. They were about $300. When I was looking the other day about the new ones, it just came out, I think, in September, which I'll show you here in a minute. They're closer to $800-900.
Oh,
So it's a lot. However, I do think you can get, there's grants and things out there too that I know Tori probably has a better idea about this than I do, but you know, there's organizations where you can get help with these too, because that is huge. And like Mark said, you know, when you're trying to navigate all this, it is cumbersome and you have to be patient and stick with it. And honestly, I was shocked that my dad was patient and stuck with it because it is hard in the beginning, you know, and you want it to make your life easier, but you have to overcome that figuring out how to do it all before it makes your life easier. So you do have to kind of trust that process and be patient.
Terribly sure cover the cost.
One of our ladies, she's not here, but her insurance covered clothes. It was like a medical insurance at Lynch Crafters. Wow, yeah, a couple of ladies got through there. I guess it's just dependent on each insurance. So it's worth a shot.
Yeah, it's definitely worth checking into.
Now, my question would be, so you're saying the glasses, the newer versions, because I just thought that if you were updated with, you know, if your glasses, if you put them on the charger and they updated through the Meta AI app, that they would do the same thing as Ken's glasses or anybody else's glasses, but you're saying there's a more sophisticated, and that's the one that's higher price that does, I guess, even a little more stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we could get his to update to have those little, I call them heads up displays, but the little cards that will pop up in the glasses, to answer your questions, or it'll pop up directions over here if you're asking for directions, but you're still able, you know, if you can see out your glasses, you can still see that, and they'll just have the little cards that flip up in the corner that you can kind of go back and forth between.
So that would be for somebody that has some vision.
Right.
With that.
Right. So this is a video showing you the brand new ones, and this will show you the flip up display and talk about that a little bit.
This is Meta Ray-Ban display.
I think these came out September.
These are glasses with the classic style that you'd expect from Ray-Ban, but they are the first AI glasses with a high resolution display and a whole new way to interact with the meta neural bank. That's this game. All right, now the display is large enough to watch a video or read a thread of messages. It appears in one eye, it's slightly off center so it doesn't block your view. It is very high resolution and very, I mean, like 42 pixels per degree, which is sharper than any major headset that's out there, and up to 5,000 nits of brightness. So it is crisp whether you're indoors or outdoors on the sunniest day. And then there's the neural interface, the meta neural bank. So for the glasses, we are replacing the keyboard, mouse, touchscreen, buttons, dials, with the ability to send signals from your brain with little muscle movements that the neural band will pick up so you can silently control your glasses with barely perceptible movements. We have built a neural interface into a durable, lightweight, comfortable, and good-looking wristbands. We wanted to make it really easy to send and receive messages. So it's good to just be able to type without anyone seeing. And so now I'm going to be able to open up Meta AI with a subtle tap that you're probably not able to see. Play California Dreaming.
From Spotify, here's California Dreaming by the Moms and the Pappas.
All right, and if I want to adjust the volume, I act like there's a volume control in front of me, and I can just turn it. With the Ray-Ban Metas, they're going to be able to turn up the volume on a friend. But with the display, you can do even better. You can put subtitles on the world. Let me get it going right now. All right, ready for it. If you have an issue hearing, then I think that this is going to be a game changer.
Yeah, I agree. And also, you can do translation. So if I'm talking to somebody who speaks a different language than me, I'll get a translation in my native language right on display, real life subtitles.
All right, should we show the camera? Do it. All right, so let me just go ahead and pull up the camera. I got a lot of missed calls from. Yeah. I was trying to call you. Were you busy? Yeah. All right. All right. What you do? You got some sick shoes, man.
Alex Albert,
Yeah. There we go. All right. I'll take some photos. You know what? I'm just gonna take a video and you say hi. You want to wave? All right. There you go.
So he's doing all of this with just movements of his hand with that wristband on.
Is a glimpse of how this is going to work with agentic AI. In every conversation, there are normally like 5 things that you want to follow up on. The promise of glasses and AI is that they're going to help with this over time. So you just start a live AI session, and the glasses are going to be able to see what you see, hear what you hear, and they're going to be able to go off and think about it, and then come back and help you. The glasses are going to come in 2 colors. They're going to come in black and sand. And you are going to be able to buy the set for $7.99 in stores where you can get demos as well on September 30th.
All right, so that's the high-end, brand new ones. But I do think if you could get your hands on those, it'd be very beneficial. Especially with the low vision or no vision, just having that wristband and being able to control things. Like I said, it'll take a minute to figure all of that out and make it muscle memory for you. But I can see some really helpful things coming out of that. All right, so the Meta AI app will work with Android and iPhone platforms, so it doesn't matter which cell phone you have, it will work. There are Meta forums on social media that can be very helpful in troubleshooting and learning new features. I found a couple on Facebook that I actually joined. And it's interesting because it's kind of like this presentation. It'll show you different things that they'll do that you didn't realize that they could do, or if there's a repeated problem and somebody gets on there and they're like, hey, I can't get this to pair to that, or whatever the case may be, you have all of those extra resources helping you troubleshoot all of that. One thing that became an issue with his phone and email and texting, you have to make sure that the communication permissions are on. So that gives the app and the glasses permission to access your text messages, cell phone, email, all of those things. We connected to the Be My Eyes app, and that just gives you real-time live or AI vision help. So Dad can call a live person, they're all volunteers, and the person will walk him through whatever question he has about anything, something around the house. I'm not quite sure how to work this microwave or whatever the case may be. And it'll also use AI to help answer some of those questions too. So if it's a question that can be answered from their database, it will. If not, you can connect with a live person and talk to them. And Meta is getting better about doing these things without the AI apps, which would be very helpful when you struggle to pair, and connect these apps to your glasses and all the things. But just that last video that we saw proves that we're not going to need all those outside apps eventually. They'll all be included. All right. This last one is a step-by-step version or a step-by-step video on how to pair your glasses to your phone in your Meta app. If anybody wants this presentation, you will have my email address on the back of this paper. Send me an email and I'll just send you the link to this and you can watch it on your own. If you want to watch this today, how to pair, we can, or I can send you the presentation. You're probably not gonna remember it necessarily until you need it. But that's totally up to you. We can watch this or we can.
Is it real long? Because I think we only have 45 minutes on the video, but the video is they could access it from the video as well.
Absolutely.
So if you don't mind playing it, if we have enough time, that'll be great.
To pair the Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses, I'm going to show you how to set this up step by step. So the first thing we want to do is download the Meta AI app on your phone. Doesn't matter if you have an iPhone or an Android phone, okay? So I'm using the iPhone here, so I'm going to go to the App Store. And I'm going to do a search. And I'm going to search for Meta AI, MET space AI, right there. This is the app right here, Meta AI. That's what the icon looks like. Go ahead, download, install, and sign up. And then once you do, go ahead and open the app up. And then once you do, you should be here. Now you can already see I do have the Oakley Metas already. But what you want to do is click on the plus sign to add another pair of glasses. So we're going to tap on the plus sign. Then we're going to look for the Ray-Ban Metas, which is right here.
So this is what you were struggling with.
Right there. And so now we have to put this in the pairing mode. We'll know in the pairing mode, it's blue here, okay? So first thing is you guys have like this little tab here. Go ahead and pop that tab out and see if it brings blue. Okay, if it doesn't, then it says, go ahead and press and hold the pairing button for 5 seconds on the back. So I'm going to try that, okay? So the glasses are in here and there's a button back here on the case. So I'm going to press and hold. It says 5 seconds, but I'm going to hold it until I see a movement in the right. Okay, ready, set, go. Press and hold. I'm holding now. Waiting for it to blink blue here. There you go. Now it's been the blue, it's in pairing mode. Now, if it didn't work for you, go ahead and open the case up, pop glasses out, and pop it back in, and then press and hold again and see if it does. Okay, but if it doesn't, no problem, because what you can do is you can click on no case here. And another way to put it in the pairing mode is just take the glasses out, hit that capture button 5 times, and you can read there. Okay, anyway, I'm going to go back here, and we do see a blue light here, so I will tap on blue LED on. Now it's searching. Yeah, found it. This must be it right here. Let's tap on that right there. Pairing request. We're going to tap on pair. Okay, it's paired. Now it says put on your glasses. Go ahead and take these out. It says detecting down there. They're on right now. Oops, I'll just put a chime. The glasses are on. All right. So this is just a tutorial. So press the capture button once, that one right there. So we're going to do it to my glasses. Press and hold that capture button to start recording. So I'm going to press and hold now. Now it's recording. Now I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to press that capture button again. Play music, touch that touchpad on the right arm. I hear music now. Increase or decrease volume by that arm. So I'm going to increase and decrease. Okay, great job. That's the basics. Now let's set up for advanced features. Let's click on next. Now it says, go hands-free on here. Go ahead and read through all that and tap on continue. Change location access to always allow. Meta AI needs always allow access to provide more relevant responses for some features to work while the app is closed. Okay, so that's up to you. And you can, I'll go ahead and, I'll just put always allow. Okay, so I'll tap on that right there. And then it says location right now is while using, but I can change it to always right now. You can always change it later as well if you wish. Okay, anyways. So now I'll just go back here now. Now it automatically moves up. Gotta put those glasses back on. All right, just go to chime. Hey Meta, what's the tallest building in the world?
So that's playing through the speakers, and the arm of his glasses.
How long did it take to build?
Alright, so I'm gonna stop that, but that's essentially how you do it. So it gives you the play-by-play on the screen. You may have to have somebody help you with that if, you know, if that's a struggle for you in terms of the technology or the vision or whatever the case may be. But it will walk you through step by step. Now, a couple of the things that we learned the hard way just because we were struggling with it. To do any of this, for the most part, those glasses need to be in that case. They did have directions for how to do it outside of the case, but if you're struggling with it, that case is probably the key, and that's also how you charge them. So your charging cord will plug into the bottom of that glasses case. And you put your glasses in there, and then that will charge them. Do you charge yours at night? Is that what you do?
Yes.
Yeah, so, it plugs in just like a cell phone. And it'll tell you when it's done charging or whatever the case may be. Are there any questions?
Yes, you already have, you already have like Be My Eyes on your phone, you get new glasses, would automatically connect to the new glasses?
I don't think so. You probably will have to go in the Meta app to the pair of glasses, the new pair of glasses. And then follow the directions that I'm gonna give you on this paper to connect that. So I'm guessing that that's how that would probably work.
And my next question is with the new upgraded glasses, you have many of them wrist, so basically it allows you to be able to do something with your voice and you don't do much, you just move your hand and stuff and the glasses will do what
Yes,
you want them to do.
it's just another way to control them,
Mhm.
which I'm a retired middle school teacher and that just sounds like a nightmare to me because
Yeah.
I know all my kiddos would be doing all that. But yeah, so you can
That's
control it with the wristband
Or your voice.
or your voice.
That's cool.
And then you still have like the touch pads on the arms that you can touch and things like that.
Now, let me ask you, if you voice command the newer glasses, say you turn your head and look at something, and you tell it, can, will it operate, you know, like just if you had that person your band, or will it not, or will it not only operate like by voice, instead of like you turn your head, say you're looking at something, you want to read something to you, say you, look your head, will it read it to you, or do you have to just ask it, or no, you got that wristband?
You probably have to give it the command one way or the other, whether it's push and play with the wristband or. Yeah.
That's cool.
Can you explain, how, I know pushing the button, on the top, right side of the thing, how you take a picture and how you would take a video, like the different, strokes for that.
I'm gonna turn that over to him because
Mhm.
he does that side of it.
Sure,
And like, it was like, I didn't bring the those, I'm reading it today.
I know.
First time I've ever gone, hey, the button on the right hand side up there, if you wanna make manually. Just push the button down and we'll snap the picture. If you wanna take a video, push the button down and keep it going down and it'll automatically make the video.
How long do you hold it down for?
I know all the time.
Oh, you hold it down the whole time you're videoing?
Right, video.
Okay.
No, that if the video recording too.
If you're video recording, and I thought you could do like a double tap or something, possibly to do a video.
Just take a picture. Tap it and it'll take the picture. If it's video, you have to look down.
Okay.
And different models may
Mhm.
have different, things that work for them.
He also can control the volume. My case, back in my ears. With myself in my hearing aids. With the button there too.
Then you can swipe, if you swipe forward, your
Yes.
volume goes up.
Yes.
If you swipe back, your volume goes down.
Yes.
So if you swipe towards the front of the glasses, the volume raises. And if you swipe to the back, it'll go down.
Is that on the edge of the frame when the
Yeah,
camera's in?
right up, no, it's on the edge of the earpiece.
Oh.
So just right on the outside of the earpiece, swipe it. So the glass case will hold a charge. It'll charge up to like 8 times, like 4 hours charge, about 8 different times before you have to plug the case in. Is that correct? Does that sound about right?
I think it's
Yeah.
I forget exactly what it is, it's been a while. Now I'll go 7 days without, putting my back on the charger.
But if you do want to
If you start losing, of course, every time. You turn those batteries on, I tell you, which battery does, it's 98%, 90%, whatever. And just where it's, when it starts getting low, you'll hear a little, tune. Down as you get lower, so you know that it's about time to put back on the charger. It's very seldom that I've heard that. Very seldom.
say what?
Any other questions?
What type of phone do you use?
So he has an Android. I don't know what mine,
Comcast.
Well, let me rephrase it. I have a cell phone, a flip phone. Now, that's not one.
probably not.
You have to have a smart, you
Figured that
have to
out.
have a smartphone,
So
sure.
if I have to go out and get a new phone, I need to know what kind of phone to get.
It will work on any Apple or Android device. So when you would go to the phone store, I would just tell them, this is what I need to be able to do with it. I'm fairly certain that any of the phones that have come out in the last few years would work. But I would just mention that to the salesperson and say
I'm
this
just
is.
trying to validate a reason to upgrade the phone that I've got.
Sure,
I do nothing with it to make and receive phone calls, so I don't know. And so I'm kind of at the mercy of whoever's gonna tell me what to do.
right.
So-
Yeah, I think any smartphone that you would upgrade to would work. It doesn't have to be the newest, the latest one. And it could be Android or iPhone, so it doesn't
It
matter.
means nothing to me.
Okay, so cell phones are usually on 2 different platforms. There's Apple, which is the iPhone. Apple created it, so they work a little bit different than the Androids, which are more like a personal computer versus the Mac. So they do the same things, you just do them in different ways. So my daughter came today, she snuck in the back there. She's very well versed in Apple products, iPhones, where I'm not, I do Android. So if anybody has anything that they want us to look at or help, we're happy to do that for you or whatever. So.
Okay,
Yes.
if I ask another question on the lighter side. For the humor maybe, but okay, you're saying these glasses, I can look at something and ask it what I'm seeing and it will tell me.
Correct.
So. Now, under that thought. I can go to the DMV for renewal. What line and what I'm looking at. I can tell the guy that.
That'd be worth a try.
Essentially be blind.
Let's know how it works for you.
Yeah, I'll be the next person in line for that.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know, I keep thinking back to my kids in school, like.
Yeah.
They're reading their tests, you know, I mean, anything like that is just totally blowing our world up. You know, we just gotta wrap our minds around a totally different way of life, you know, with these.
You have to be very careful because sometimes when you tell it to look and tell you what's in your hand, it will give you its description. I found, you know, with my vending business that, diet pops, you don't have any problem with. Zero pops, you do. So if I was holding a bottle of sprayed zero up, because the zero is in black, small letters, sometimes it does not catch it. So you have to be very careful, when you're having it describe products to you, that you, you know, have it, you know, be very specific in telling you, is this sprayed or is this spray zero? Is this, you know, because they've done that. Because Diet Coke, Diet Spray, whatever, the diet was the same as the spray or the whatever. But with the zero pops, they're wanting you to downplay the zero part of it. So just be careful with that.
Do you think it would help if you said, read this label to me? Would it pick up that dark word?
You know, I've asked it like, is this sprayed or is this spray zero? And when it looks closer, it will,
Okay,
you know, be able to say that. Like, I tried when I did this class the last time, I had a little, we had a foster child and I had a little, like toy, soccer ball. And I said, look and tell me what's in my hand. It appears to be a soccer ball. Is it a full-size soccer ball or is it a small? It appears to be a full-size soccer ball.
yeah.
So, yeah, it definitely can, you know, be deceiving sometimes. So you just gotta be aware of that.
Yeah, and we also, brought some things that have the QR codes on them. So that, because it'll scan those QR codes and take you to that website also. So if anybody wanted to play with that, we brought those. I will give you these papers, like I said, on the back is my email address, my phone and email is up here. I'm willing to help you with anything that I can help you with. And I also have a link to the presentation down here that you would have to type in. But if you want the presentation, just shoot me an email and I'll share the link with you. And then you'll have those videos and all the things.
That's awesome.
Anything else? Yeah.